Hey YouTube, what's good with it? This your boy Charlotte Faze, and I'm here with another fire haircut tutorial for y'all. Yeah man, so my client walked in, he said he wanted a high taper with a 1.5 on top, so you know, I had to get it right with my boy, man. But I hope y'all like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe for me, and tell me what you think in the comments. So to start off this haircut, I started with a 1.5, going with the grain. And like I said on my last video, you always want to try to make sure you go more than one pass over the head, just to make sure everything is even and you can have a nice uniform cut at the end. And so one thing I did on this video that I didn't do in the last video is I started off with a edge line first. And the reason why I did this is because on a high fade, sometimes you can find yourself just going too high sometimes, or sometimes I find myself doing that. And this was just so I can kind of see the height without going above the top corner of this edge line. And to start off this fade, after you do your bald guideline, you want to start off with an open guideline and try to get a nice clean guideline to where you could get a smoother fade. And my next step in doing this fade is debulking. I'm gonna go in there with a 2 open, just to make sure I don't have any lines, and then I'm gonna go with it with the grain closed, and then I'll do the same thing with a 1.5. So the guard that I just took off was 1.5. Now you about to see me going with an open 1 guard. Just slowly trying to work that line out. And then next you'll see me close it Still trying to work the line out, and you kind of see the fade coming together slowly. And right here, I'm going with the grain just at the highest spots of the fade, just trying to get the spots that I couldn't reach with the 1.5 or the 2 guard or the deep bulk. Sometimes the guards that you use to debulk won't always get all the hash you need, so that's why you detail your fades. And sometimes you can detail high parts of the fade with 1 guards and 0 guards. It doesn't always have to be an open clipper trying to detail, because sometimes that open clipper is just too much, or it might not be able to catch a bigger, bulkier part of the hair than something with a guard can catch. But right here, I'm just detailing with the 1.5 at the bottom parts of the fade, just trying to get the little lines out. And right here, you just see me feathering the hair with my clipper, just trying to make it more smoother.
Who on the beat, nigga? I'm on the banger.
And this new product that you about to see me show is a product that Trill just added to her line, and it's a leave-in conditioner. It's good for curls and waves too. Um, but yeah, it's just to add moisture and keep your hair moisturized and your scalp moisturized during the day. And on this client, I started his edge line in the middle of his head just because he don't have a C cup for this edge up, and because he has a cowlick in the middle of his head. And I just wanted everything to match with the cowlick rather than doing the edge up and then going by the cowlick and his edge up not be even. And right here, I'm just going back trying to detail the things that I missed, and then I'll edge up around his ear. Anytime I apply the pencil to someone's head, I always go back and hit their edge line just so I can fade the pencil marking out just to where it look more like a natural ash line. And to start the beard, I edge it up to where I want the highest part of the fade to be, and then I edge it, well, razor it, and then I'll fade it out. And for fading the beard, you go through the same steps you go through when you're fading any other part of the head. And this is the end of the cut. I'm just detailing the parts of the edge, combing it down, seeing where the loose hairs pop out, to where when he brushes hair, he won't have any loose hairs pop out, and his cut will really last. And the same thing with the top, just trying to get all the loose hairs to make everything look uniform. And this is my client when he walked into the shop. And 2 of these videos will be not in hands, but the last one will be in hands. Hey man, I appreciate everybody who tuned into the channel for me. Please like, comment, and subscribe for your boy.